All right, good evening, everyone. My name's Austin O'Dell, and we are here with the City of Santa Maria for the Disadvantaged Business Enterprise Program and Triennial DBE Goal Setting. Again, my name's Austin O'Dell. I'm the Transit Services Manager with the City of Santa Maria, the Public Works Department, and the Transit Division. At this time, I'm going to ask Martha to ask if we have, well, first of all, do we have anyone signed into the meeting at this time?
At this time, we do not have any attendees.
Okay. Since we don't have any attendees, and this can be still be posted onto YouTube, we'll just go ahead and proceed with the presentation. And I guess we don't need any to request for any Spanish translation at this time. So again, this is the Disadvantaged Business Enterprise Program and Triennial DBE Goal Setting on November 19th, 2020. So the agenda for today, we have some introductions. We're going to go over the history and background, DBE program highlights, DBE program objectives, DBE program requirements, goal setting methodology, proposed goal for the city, business opportunities, questions and answers, and next steps. Oh, I've just been notified that I need to share my file. 1 second. One moment, a little technical difficulty here on my part. All right. Martha, are we sharing my screen now?
Yes, you are sharing your screen.
All right, just so that people are there, that they can see what I had. One moment. So this is the first screen, the agenda, and we're going to go on with history and background. Well, I introduced myself. I'd like to go ahead and introduce my staff that's attending. Martha, would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Martha Guerrero, and I am the transit technician here at Transit.
Stocchio.
So this is the
We cannot hear you, Stocchio.
Stocchio, you were silent, but I'll just go ahead and repeat. That's Stocchio.
Well, I think, yeah, so I'm muted. This is Eustachio Valdez. I'm the transit coordinator with the City of Santa Maria.
Oh, great. Thank you. I forgot about that mute thing. I do that all the time. All right. So history and background. Because the city receives federal funds, the city is required to have a Disadvantaged Business Enterprise Program for its federally funded projects. Disadvantaged Business Enterprise is also known as DBE. The DBE program only applies to federally funded projects. Regulations define DBE firms that are socially and economically disadvantaged. All right, what are some of the highlights? The city's program, a DBE program, conforms with the regulation of U.S. Department of Transportation 49 CFR Part 26. It ensures the administration, monitoring, and implementation requirements set forth in 49 CFR Part 26. The program uses a triennial DBE goal to achieve DBE participation for all federally funded projects. The program objectives, it's essentially to create a level playing field for all expected DBE participation. Goals must be clearly tied and narrowly tailored to the local market. Recipients of federal funds can use race-conscious goals based on the market area and the identified opportunities relevant to the specific project. Recipients can also use a race-neutral measure as well. Quotas are not allowed. Just to clarify, race neutral means that we can use small businesses for all small businesses, and race conscious means that we're using just DBEs, just for our audience. So triennial DBE goal. So the basis of the city's triennial goal is the program of projects. The program of projects consists of all federally funded projects the city will be contracting and may have contracting opportunities. In this case, the only project that is, the city's only project is operating assistance, which is public bus operations and bus maintenance. The triennial period for this effort is fiscal years 2019, 2020, and 2021. The DBE reporting period that is based on the federal fiscal year, which is October 1 through September 30th of every year. And we also have a contract-specific process that is used. That means it's contract by contract basis. So the regulations require that we have a public notice process. So notices were placed on the city's website, on SMET's website. We have notification to the public, that's print and local organizations. And we used Santa Maria Times, The Sun, Santa Maria Chamber of Commerce, and the Santa Maria Women's Network. So now we get into the goal setting. So the factors that are considered, we look at the local market. So what's here in Santa Maria? We look at the DBEs that are ready, willing, and able to perform the work in the program of projects. In this case, as I mentioned, public transit contractors that perform bus operations and transit bus maintenance. So we look at the relevant history data, and we look at realistic assessment of available DBE firms to participate by NAICS code. So the NAICS code is the North America Industry Classification System. And DBEs have to be registered in the Caltrans unified certification process. So establishing the goal. So first of all, there's two steps. One step is looking at the base figure. So we first of all calculate what's the relative availability of DBEs in the NAICS code. So, and then we look at, the city uses the California Unified Certification Program and the US Census for our source information. So we use the same NAICS code for the searches. So this table here basically looks at the NAICS code that we looked at was 4851, which is urban transit systems. Statewide, there's 229 firms. And looking at our local market, there were 0 firms and 0 firms that are ready, willing, and able. So the base figure, doing the math, is able DBE firms, and the total number available in the state is 0. So so then now we know what our base figure is. So now step 2 looks at making an adjustment. So, all right, so that's just what the numbers are based on a database. So we look at the Chamber of Commerce, the Women's Network, the Economic Development Commission, and minority banks. So, and if there was a other Chamber of Commerces from different DBE associations or anything of that nature, we would look at those as long as they would exist and they're registered. But we, in this area, have not found that. So, but we do identify and ask Chamber of Commerce if there's any DBEs within their directories, as well as the Women's Network, Economic Development Commission, and they've identified there were none. And we also look at minority banks, and we ask if in minority banks, do they have any DBEs, any more minority companies that are in Santa Maria? Generally, they refuse to release that information for privacy reasons. So, in accordance with the US DOT regulation 49 CFR Part 26, the city has established a goal of 0% for DBE participation from 2019 to FY fiscal year 2021. So, talking about business opportunities. So, the city wants to provide business opportunities for small businesses in accordance to the current DBE program update. And you can look at the program update on the SMAT website. Though the city's goal is 0%, RATP Dev may have small business opportunities. They could be janitorial services, office supplies, equipment, bus stop cleaning, uniforms, et cetera, et cetera. So the city is requesting that if there is any business that might be interested in these types of services, there is a bidder's registration form, and that can be found on our website. There's several ways that you can get access to this form. So when RATP Dev, and they are our contractor for bus operations and bus maintenance, RATP will include firms that have completed a registration form for future business opportunities. So if you have any questions or would like to get your hands on this bidder's registration form, you may contact 805-925-0951 extension 2170. And you can ask for Eustaquio Valdez. And in fact, that's his direct extension. His email address is evaldez@cityofsantamaria.org. Or if you want, if you would like, you may write using the U.S. Postal Service Transit Division, Transit DBE Comments, 110 South Pine Street, Santa Maria, California, 93458. And if you have any questions, this is question and answer period. And Martha, has anyone signed in at this point?
Nobody has signed in.
All right. Right. Seeing that there's no one else signed in, there's no other questions or answers at this time. I just do want to say that we are accepting questions and answers, or questions or comments until, let me just double check. I believe it's going to be up through January 6th. You can also confirm that time and date, January 6th, 2021. So 45 days from this date. So if you have any questions or comments about our goal, feel free to write us or contact us based on the ways, methodology, based on the means to contact us here listed at this slide. You have a great evening, stay safe, and happy holidays.